The laundromat was empty, past 2:15. Fluorescent lights were humming, and the plastic chairs were blue. I dropped a quarter in the slot, watched the old machine begin. Then the clothes went turning slowly, and the past came rolling in. Round and round behind the glass, like the years we used to know. One small coin could buy a memory when we had nowhere else to go. Quarter in the laundromat, turning yesterday around. Every shirt and faded pillowcase brought your laughter through the sound. Quartering in the laundromat, underneath that midnight light. We had almost nothing back then, but we held each other tight. We used to come on Fridays with our clothes inside a sack. You would sit upon the folding table with your feet above the mat. We counted every dollar, shared a coffee from one cup, and when the dryer stopped too early, we would laugh and add one more. We were poor enough to worry, but too young to call it pain. Every quarter bought us 15 minutes to believe we'd be okay. Quarter in the laundromat, turning yesterday around. Every shirt and faded pillowcase brought your laughter through the sound. Quarter in the laundromat, underneath that midnight light. We had almost nothing back then, but we held each other tight. Better houses, new machines and softer beds, but nothing ever felt as rich as those nights we barely made the rent. You would fold my work shirts neatly, I would match your stockings wrong. We did not know those ordinary nights would be the ones I'd miss this long. Quarter in the laundromat, still turning through my mind, carrying the life we built before the world grew hard and wide. Quarter in the laundromat, I watched the final cycle in. I could almost see you waiting with that old smile once again. Quarter in the laundromat, when the clothes were clean and dry, I folded every memory and let one lonely quarter lie. morning touched the windows as I carried out my load. 1 quarter rested in my pocket, and your love walked down the road. The pawn shop opened early on a gray and rainy day. I stood beneath the striped red sign with one last bill to pay. The ring lay in my pocket, heavy as the years. I held it through the doorway with my pride and hidden tears. The old man behind the counter turned to gold beneath the light. Then he asked me what I wanted. I could barely name a price. The pawn shop kept my ring, but it could not keep the years. It could hold the worn-out circle, but not the laughter in my ears. The pawn shop kept my ring behind a numbered tag and string, but no amount of money could buy what that small ring still means. You wore it through the hard times when the rent was overdue, when supper was a can of beans and hope was all we knew. The gold had lost its shining, there were scratches on the side. Every mark became a chapter of the life we built with pride. The old man named a number, then he waited for my hand. But I saw you at our wedding and forgot where I would stand. The pawn shop kept my ring, but it could not keep the years. It could hold the worn-out circle, but not the laughter in my ears. The pawn shop kept my ring behind a numbered tag and string, but no amount of money could buy what that small ring still means. I signed my name in silence, took the dollars and walked out. But each step across the pavement turned my hunger into doubt. I paid the light and bought some bread. Still the house felt dark that night, because the only thing that warmed me was beneath the pawn shop light. The pawn shop kept my ring till I earned enough somehow I worked 2 weeks of midnight shifts and went to bring it home. The pawn shop kept my ring, but it never truly owned a thing. The gold belonged to both of us, and all the love that made me sing. Picture like it did in years before. The gold still bears the scratches time could never polish clean. The pawn shop kept my ring a while, but your love kept hold of me. The ceiling fan kept turning in the heat of 2:30, moving shadows on the wallpaper across the empty room. Its old chain tapped the light shade in a rhythm soft and thin. Then somewhere in that tired sound, I heard your voice again. I knew it was the night wind finding cracks beneath the door, but it sounded like you calling the way you used to call before. Her voice in the ceiling fan, turning slowly overhead, saying words I could not hold, and all the things I should have said. Her voice in the ceiling fan, soft as summer on my skin. Every time the room grows quiet, I can hear her voice again. You used to lie beside me with your hair across the bed. You would talk until the morning about the dreams inside your head. I was always nearly sleeping, never listened like I should. Now I would give my final dollar to hear every word I could. The old blades kept on circling through the warm and heavy air, and every turn became a memory of the nights when you were there. Her voice in the ceiling fan, turning slowly overhead, saying words I could not hold, and all the things I should have said. Her voice in the ceiling fan, soft as summer on my skin. Every time the room grows quiet, I can hear her voice again. Maybe grief can find a language in the sound an old house sings. I did not ask the night to prove that you were standing near. I only let that gentle rhythm say the words I needed to hear. Her voice in the ceiling fan did not ask me to remain. It said love can live within you without becoming chains. Her voice in the ceiling fan turned the sorrow soft and slow. It said you loved me while you could, now love yourself enough to go. Her voice in the ceiling fan faded with the morning wind, but the peace those words had given stayed when silence came again. The first light crossed the bedroom and the summer night withdrew. I reached up and stopped the ceiling fan, but I still remembered you. The storm came down without warning, just beyond the interstate. I pulled beneath the overpass and watched the traffic fade. Rain hammered on the windshield like a fist against the past, and every drop reminded me of a night I drove too fast. I had your tears beside me, I had anger in my hands, but I chose the road above your heart, like a fool who had no plans. Rain beneath the overpass, falling where our future passed. I can hear your final question through the thunder and the glass. Rain beneath the overpass, washing headlights into black. I kept driving when you needed me, and never once looked back. You said pull over, talk to me before we lose it all. But pride was louder than your voice, and silence built a wall. I left you near a roadside stall with with your suitcase in the rain, then pressed my foot against the gas and ran away from pain. I thought distance made me stronger, I thought leaving made me free. But every mile beyond that night only brought you back to me. Rain beneath the overpass, falling where our future passed. I can hear your final question through the thunder and the glass. Rain beneath the overpass, washing headlights in the black. I kept driving when you needed me, and never once looked back. Inside the mirror and forgave that frightened man. I cannot change the road I chose or bring your footsteps near, but I can't stop pretending that I left because I did not care. Rain beneath the overpass, let the old regret come loose. Let it run along the pavement with the pride I used to choose. Rain beneath the overpass, I finally turned my heart back, not to find you where I left you, but to face the love I lacked. Rain beneath the overpass, as the eastern sky grew clear, I said every word I owed you, though no one else could hear. The storm moved toward the county, morning opened through the gray. I pulled out from beneath the overpass and drove the honest way. The rain had soaked my collar, and the cold had reached my hands. I walked into a roadside store, too tired to understand. The register was closing, I had barely enough change, but the woman by the coffee pot could see I carried pain. She filled a little paper cup and pushed it close to me. Said some nights need more than money, some hearts just need relief. There was mercy in paper cup, warm between my hands. A little kindness in the night I did not have to understand. There was mercy in a paper cup, when I thought I'd had enough. Sometimes heaven finds a broken man through something small and warm. She asked me where I'd come from. I said a house that lost its light. She did not ask another thing, or tell me I'd be alright. She only stood there listening while the rain rolled down the glass. And for the first time in a long time, I did not have to hide the past. No sermon and no promise, no answer from above. Just one stranger staying present and a simple act of love. That was mercy in a paper cup, warm between my hands. A little kindness in the night I did not have to understand. There was mercy in a paper cup when I thought I had enough. Sometimes heaven finds a broken man through something small and warm. I told about your laughter, how you sang while making bread, how the silence in our old house had grown heavier since you left. She said love does not stop living just because one life is done. Every kindness that you pass along keeps a little of them young. There was mercy in a paper cup, and her words went down like rain. They did not bring you back to me, but they softened something in my pain. There was mercy in a paper cup under one fluorescent light, enough to make me face the road and drive another mile that night. There was mercy in a paper cup, so I left my final dollar there, not to pay her for the coffee, but to thank her for the care. Now when I see a weary face at a counter late at night, I buy a stranger coffee and pass along that little light. There is mercy in a paper cup when love is poured just right. I sat beside the window with the night against the glass. The clock moved slow above me, but the hours would not pass. Your picture caught the lamplight. Your chair remained untouched. I had learned to bear the silence, but tonight it weighed too much. The sky was still unbroken. The road was dark and drawn. And somewhere past the rooftops, a small voice carried on. The first bird before dawn sang while all the world was sleeping. One clear note against the darkness, like a promise worth believing. The first bird before dawn did not know how long I'd mourn. It just sang because the night was ending. The first bird before dawn. I opened up the window, let the cool air cross my face. That little song kept rising from some hidden distant place. No choir filled the heavens, no bright sign crossed the sky. Just one brave sound reminding me the dark was passing by. Maybe hope does not arrive with a trumpet or a flame. Maybe hope is one small voice calling morning by its name. The first bird before dawn sang while all the world was sleeping. One clear note against the darkness, like a promise worth believing. The first bird before dawn did not know how long I'd mourn. It just sang because the night was ending. The first bird before dawn. A door thrown open wide, but it came through one small melody from the other side of night. I still miss your hand beside me. I still wish that you were near. But for once my heart heard something stronger than the sound of fear. The first bird before dawn sang until the sky grew lighter. Every note became a pathway. Every breath became a little brighter. The first bird before dawn made no promise, grief was gone. It only showed me I could carry it and still keep moving on. The first bird before dawn kept singing soft and strong, and I stood to meet the morning when the first blue light came on. I turned off the old table lamp, opened every curtain drawn. Then I listened to the daylight and the first bird before dawn. Drove beyond the old church, past the stores that never sleep, past the bars with tired windows and the promises they keep. The city faded slowly, in the mirror turning black, till the final lamp behind me was the last one looking back. I had carried too much noise, too many voices in my head, so I followed one dark highway where the street lights end, where the street lights end and the night begins. There's no crowd to hide behind, no place left to pretend. Where the street lights end, I can hear my own heart again. I may not find the answers, but I'll face what waits within. I pulled beside a cornfield underneath a moonless sky, turned the old engine silent, let the whole world pass me by. Your photograph was folded in the pocket near my chest. I had blamed that town for losing you, but the town had done its best. Every road I took to leave you brought your memory back instead. So I stopped running from the silence where the street lights end, where the street lights end and the night begins. There's no crowd to hide behind, no place left to pretend. Where the street lights end, I can hear my own heart face what awaits within. The darkness did not judge me. It did not ask me to be strong. It only held the quiet while I listened to what was wrong. I said your name without breaking. I said mine without regret. And for the first time in a long time, I felt there was life left yet. Where the street lights in, morning waits beyond the bend. Every mile of lonely darkness does not have to be the end. Where the street lights in, I found no miracle or friend, just one tired man still breathing, and the will to rise again. Where the street lights in, I left some sorrow in the wind. Then I turned the car toward daylight and let the new road begin. The first blue touched the highway as the stars began to dim, and I drove back toward the living, from where the street lights in. The diner sign was blinking through a curtain made of rain. I pushed the door at midnight and heard that old bell ring again. The waitress poured my coffee, then asked me where I'd sit. I pointed toward the corner, though my heart already knew it. The vinyl seats were faded, the table bore our names, and the booth beside the window still remembered us the same. The booth beside the window still holds your side for you, still catches every passing light the way your eyes once used to do. The booth beside the window where we made a little last. I came in for a cup of coffee, but sat down with the past. We came there every Friday when my weekly check came through. Shared one slice of cherry pie and made one coffee last for two. You would watch the cars go by and dream beyond that town. I would say we had forever as the evening settled down. We had no money for tomorrow, but we never called it small. In the booth beside the window, we believed we had it all. The booth beside the window still holds your side for you, still catches every passing light the way your eyes once used to do. The booth beside the window, where we made a little last. I came in for a cup of coffee, but sat down with the past. The waitress said she knew you from the picture near the till. Said you always left her laughing, and she thinks about you still. Then she placed one slice of cherry pie between the empty seats. For a moment, grief felt gentle, and the memory tasted sweet. The booth beside the window did not feel so cold that night. Your side was still an empty place, but mine had found some light. The booth beside the window held no ghost I had to chase, only 2 old cups of coffee and the warmth time could not take. The booth beside the window watched the rain begin to end. I thank the room for keeping what I could not live again. The morning touched the glass as I stood and paid the bill. The booth beside the window was empty, warm and still. I passed the road to my house and kept the engine low. Turned left beside the graveyard where the old pine shadows grow. The dashboard clock said midnight. Rain whispered on the chrome. I had no place I needed to be. I just feared the road back home. Every street became an excuse. Every red light bought me time. So I followed empty highways with your memory close behind. I took the long way home, past the river and the tracks, when we thought the years came back. I took the long way home, trying not to be alone. But every road I traveled carried me where you were gone. I stopped beside the old cafe where we met at 23. The sign was dark, the windows bare, but your face came back to me. I drove past our first apartment, past the church where we were wed. Every mile brought back a lifetime, every turn recalled what you said. You once told me roads were honest, they return what travelers hide. And the farther that I drove away, the closer you rode beside me. I took the long way home, past the river and the tracks, past the places we once wandered, when we thought the years came back. I took the long way home, trying not to be alone. But every road I traveled carried me where you were gone. That held my pain, but sorrow sat beside me through each mile of midnight rain. Then I saw the truth before me in the rear view's fading glow. Home was not the thing that hurt me, it was fear of letting go. I took the long way home, till the eastern sky turned gold, till the night released the stories I was frightened still to hold. Then I turned down our old road. Your porch light was not burning, but my heart still knew where to go. I took the long way home, and I walked through that front door. The house was still without you, but I did not run anymore. I laid my keys upon the table as the morning crossed the floor. I took the long way home that night, so I could finally come home once more. just 11 when I turned on the main street. Rain lay across the pavement like broken glass beneath my feet. The pharmacy was glowing while the rest of town went dark. I walked beneath that blue light with an old pain in my heart. The clerk looked up and asked me what kind of help I needed there. I placed my hands upon the counter, but no answer came anywhere. Blue light at the pharmacy, cold against my tired face, rows of pills for every hurting, but nothing for an empty place. Blue light at the pharmacy, shining through the midnight rain. They can calm these shaking hands, but they cannot touch this pain. I bought something for sleeping, something for my knees. The clerk placed both inside a bag, then spoke with quiet ease. He said, take these in the morning and this one late at night. But there was nothing on that label for the hours without your light. I watched the register numbers glow like years I could not change. Every bottle had an answer, but my sorrow had no name. Blue light at the pharmacy, cold against my tired face, rows of pills for every hurting, but nothing for an empty place. Blue light at the pharmacy, shining through the midnight rain. They can calm these shaking hands, but they cannot touch this pain. For fever, there are bandages for scars, there are tablets for the sleepless, counting shadows, counting stars. But no doctor writes a measure for the love a man has lost. No prescription brings back laughter, no small bottle pays that cost. Blue light at the pharmacy. Then the young clerk spoke my name. He said, my mother lost my father, she still misses him the same. Blue light at the pharmacy, healing starts with no someone else has hurt like you have been. Blue light at the pharmacy could not make me whole that night, but one stranger's simple kindness helped me carry home the light. I stepped back into the rainfall with the paper bag held tight. The medicine was in my pocket, but mercy walked beside me through the night. The diner smelled of coffee, and the rain had just begun. A waitress filled my cup again, though I had barely touched the first one. A trucker fed the jukebox. Someone laughed beside the door. Then the telephone behind the counter rang at 20 after 4. The waitress called my name out, and the whole room faded thin. When I lifted that receiver, another life began. The clock above the diner stopped at 20 after 4. When a stranger spoke the words that changed what morning meant forevermore. The coffee kept on cooling, rain kept running past the door, but my whole world stopped beneath the clock at 20 after 4. They said there had been an accident on the highway near the bend. They said they did all they could do. Then the voice went quiet again. I asked them to repeat it, though I heard each word too clear. Some truths are too much for the heart to understand the first time it hears. The waitress took the phone away and placed her hand on mine, while every second in that room stepped across a different life. The clock above the diner stopped at 20 after 4. When a stranger spoke the words that changed what morning meant forevermore. The coffee kept clock at 20 after 4. Years later I went back there on another rainy night. The booths had all been painted and the sign was burning bright. The waitress had grown older, but she knew me when I came. She said, "That clock has never worked since the night they called your name." The clock above the diner still read 20 after 4. But I no longer ask the hands to move me back to what came before. I touched the worn-out counter, then I walked toward the door. Time had stopped inside that diner, but it had not stopped me anymore. The clock above the diner held the moment that you left. I could honor what it carried without living in its stead. The rain had cleared by sunrise, golden light crossed every floor. I left the clock behind me at 20 after 4. The boxes lined the hallway, morning waited at the door. Every room held something I had lived a lifetime for. I walked across the bedroom, touched the window one last time. The house was full of silence, but the silence felt more kind. I had stayed beyond the grieving, I had waited through the pain. Now the road beyond the garden was quietly calling my name. I left the key on the table beside your picture frame, not because I stopped loving you, not because our love had changed. I left the key on the table where the morning light could fall. Some doors close without betrayal, some hearts leave with love still whole. I took the coat you bought me, left your curtains hanging blue, packed the letters and the records that still sounded most like you. I left the marks beside the doorway where we measured every year. Some memories need no carrying, they already travel near. I thought leaving meant forgetting, place a man can live with you. I left the key on the table beside your picture frame, not because I stopped loving you, not because our love had changed. I left the key on the table where the morning light could fall. Some doors close without betrayal, some hearts leave with love still whole. For the winters by the fireplace, for the nights you kept me near. Then I stood inside the doorway with no anger left to hide. Said this house can keep our history, but your love comes by my side. And I did not turn away. I watched the sunlight fill the rooms we had built from day to day. I left the key on the table, then I stepped beyond the hall. I was not abandoning our story, I was answering life's call. I left the key on the table with one final gentle touch. The house had kept our years together, now my heart could hold enough. The new owner crossed the garden as I reached the county road. I left the key on the table, but I carried your love home.